Today we are going to learn about another data type. In the last lesson we covered strings, and today we will be looking at integers. An integer is simply a whole number. It can be positive, negative, or zero, but it doesn't contain a decimal point. It's important to remember that you are the one who decides which data type to use for the values in your program. Every data type in Python has its own built-in features and is designed for different kinds of tasks. If you know that you will be performing calculations, comparing values, counting something, or increasing and decreasing a number, and you don't need decimal places, then an integer is usually the right choice. For example, imagine you are creating a game. You might have a variable that stores the player's score. As the player earns or loses points, you will increase or decrease the values. Since scores are usually whole numbers, an integer is the perfect data type. Before we finish, there's one more useful thing to know. In the previous lesson, we learned how to concatenate strings using the plus operator. However, you can't concatenate a string and an integer directly because they are different data types. Instead, when you want to display both text and numbers together, you can simply separate them with commas inside the print function. Python will automatically display each value correctly without producing an error. As you continue learning Python, you will also come across situations where calculations involve different data types. For example, if one value is an integer and another is a different numeric type, the result may not be an integer. In some situations, mixing incompatible data types can even produce an error. We will cover these topics later in the course. Please remember these important points about integers. Integers can be positive, negative, or zero. Integers have no decimal point. Integers do not use quotation marks. And common uses of integers include age, score, number of lives, quantity, year, page number, number of items in a basket, and so on. Understanding integers is an important part of learning Python, so keep these rules in mind as you continue building your programming skills. Good luck with your learning, guys, and don't forget to practice what you've learned. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. See you in the next lesson.